Hey guys, this is the Tineco Floor 1S5. I love this thing. I've had this for about 10 months and it gets at least weekly use in our house. We have 6 humans, 2 dogs, and 1 cat that live in this house, and our floors get pretty grubby. But this thing helps them stay nice and clean on a regular basis. I will say though, because it is a vacuum and a mop, I thought that perhaps it'd be able to vacuum our rugs and carpets. It doesn't do dry kind of floors like that because it constantly is putting out water. So you're really only gonna wanna use it on hard surfaces. So just a pro tip in case you were wondering. But this thing is so easy to use and it really does pick everything up. So let's go make some extra big messes and show you what this thing can do. You're gonna start by filling up your clean water tank and then just add one capful of the solution they provide. And you can always get more of that, or use any of your other favorite wood cleaners, floor cleaners. Yeah, a little more, perfect. And you're just gonna carefully pour that solution in. Excellent. And now we'll pop it back in and it goes right here on the back. And now we're ready to clean. It feels so weird to purposely make a mess, but gotta demonstrate. Not the coffee creamer. Goodbye, applesauce. Ew. Let's mix that in. Oh, yeah. Oh, how about, last but not least, let's add some sticky honey. Gross. As you can see, we have a really big mess. So let's see if this can handle it. All right, let's get this baby turned on. You just are gonna press this bottom button right here. And automatically it starts propelling forward. It's really kind of amazing. So let's clean up this mess. I'm just gonna do a little part of it at a time. Look at that. Next. I'm gonna go back over it again. Make sure I've got all that honey from the lines. Look how simple that is, guys. And while it's going, you may not have noticed, but here, I'll show you really quick. There's a blue circle. When it's going over something really dirty, it turns red, and that just tells you that you need to stay in that area longer. But if it's blue, it means it's pretty clean. Just keep going. And as you can see, it's definitely wet down here, but it dries so fast because it only uses as much water as it needs. Notice that you can go right up to the right edge because the roller goes all the way to the edge. So if you're going underneath cabinets, against walls, you're gonna be able to go right up to the very edge to get all of it. I'll show against our floor too. So there's nothing that you're missing when you're going. When you're all done, you're gonna take it back to the docking station and to do a self-run clean cycle. So let's go do that. So before we empty the dirty water tank, we're gonna do a clean cycle. And
charging has commenced. Auto detecting whether to run self-cleaning cycle. Please clean dirty water tank.
I figured so. So we're going to go ahead and press the very top, and that just starts the self-clean cycle. All right, it has run through the cycle, and it talks to us and tells us cleaning cycle is complete. Please clean the dirty water tank. That's on the front right here. So we're gonna go ahead and take that off. The other thing I do, because our animals have so much fur and constantly shed, I always take this top off and pull this out, because sometimes some of the fur gets trapped in here. But it looks like this time it's pretty good because we just did that quick demo. But I'm still going to give these a little rinse just to keep them clean. So let's go ahead and see how much junk we picked up in that mess. All right, so first I'm going to take out the filter. I usually just give this a quick rinse and then let it sit out to dry. Next, you're going to separate the lid from everything else. Okay, I'm gonna set it here to dry. And then you'll notice this little trap. This is where it catches the solid things. So we're gonna pull that out. Usually it's covered with way more dog fur, but in this case, we did a pretty quick run through. So I'm gonna just throw that in the garbage and then give this a rinse. And it's usually much darker than this, but there you have it. All the rest of the junk. Give it a good rinse. Word to the wise, I have had a few family members bless me by doing the mopping for me, which was fantastic, except they didn't know you have to empty the dirty water tank as soon as you're done. Because it took me so many times of cleaning it to get rid of that stink. After I finally cleaned it, it was a couple of days later. So please do yourself, even hours later. Is really gross. So just immediately clean it out and you won't have to worry about any smells. I can honestly say I love this thing so much that when my mom was thinking that she needed to get a house cleaner just to clean her floors, I was like, Mom, have you tried this yet? It literally pushes itself. And after she tried it, she ended up buying the exact same one because it works that well. So I stand behind this vacuum mop. You're going to love it.